So the Kamato's already fired up. I'm going to be smoking with pecan wood today, and we'll be going at around 125 Celsius. So while that's getting up to temp, we'll go play around with our corned beef. So I've got a 1.5 kilo corn silverside here. So the first thing I'm going to do is take it out of the plastic and wash all that salty brine off, and then we'll come back. So I've taken that out of the bag. I've trimmed off pretty much all the silver skin I could get off it. It's pretty lean now. So now I'm just going to apply my rub and just going to let it chill out for a while. So I'm just going to wrap that now in Glad Wrap, put it in the fridge until the Kamato's at the temp, and then we'll get into it. So we're right on the 125 Celsius mark. Time to add some meat. Oh yeah. Just going to put my corned beef on now. I'm using a pastrami rub from Jackalope Slow Food. So I'll let you know how it goes. It looks fantastic now. I'll chuck a probe in it maybe at some point. Probably take it off when it's cooked. How does that sound? This has been going for just over 3.5 hours. It's reading 88 Celsius. So I'm just going to have a feel now. I don't care. It doesn't have to be probe tender. I want a little bit of resistance there because when I slice this for sandwiches for the kids, I don't want to fall apart. I want it to be sliced. So that's feeling pretty good. So I'm thinking I'm going to take that off now, wrap that in foil, put in the esky, in the towel, same old thing as you do with a brisket, and come back and carve it up later on. So this has been resting for an hour and a half or so in the esky. I'm just taking it out now. Now I must say I made a boo-boo. In my rushing around this morning I forgot you're supposed to actually soak these in water overnight and keep replacing the water to get that salt content out of it. I didn't do that. I just washed it, took the silver skin off and got into it. So we'll just see how this turns out. It might be too salty, it might be terrible. So I don't know. Let's have a look, but it looks really good. So you want to cut these really, really thin. Okay. Oh, it looks really good. Look at that. Look at that. It's exactly the consistency you would imagine pastrami to be. Alright, now I'm going to taste it and see if it's salty. I don't know why people soak this to get rid of the salt. That's beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. Wow. So we're all done. This is a wrap. This has turned out way better than I thought it would have. It pulls apart. It still holds its own. It's still solid, and there is absolutely no big salt hit. So if anyone does this all the time, please drop me a line and tell me why you're supposed to soak it overnight and get it. I understand the concept, but I've done it now, and this isn't salty at all. That pastrami rub from Jackalope's is fantastic. Got a nice peppery hit on it. It's just full of flavour. This has just been way better than what I expected. This is going to be probably a weekly cook from now on for me, for lunches for the kids, because it's so cheap and it's just so bloody good. Oh, thanks for watching.